Alright, let's look at the homework 4.7, problem number 3. Right, so we want to find the points on the ellipse that are farthest away from the point 1, 0. Alright, so let's look at that. Alright, so let's see. So we have a point on the ellipse. So let those point, say x, y be the point on the ellipse. Alright, so let's find the distance between this point and that. So we know that the distance formula is just the square root of the distance of the x coordinate, so x minus 1 squared, and the difference between, so y minus 1, so it's just y squared. Right? To make our lives easier, because I don't like square roots, so I'm going to just square both sides. So I'm going to look at the d squared, which is x minus 1 squared plus y squared. Right? Then I'm going to call this guy, I'm going to try to maximize this distance. Right? Then one thing we notice that this x, y actually sits on this ellipse, so it satisfies this equation. Right? So from here, we can actually solve for y squared. Y squared would be 4 minus 4x squared. Right? So I'm going to pull out that negative 4. So we have x squared minus 1. Right? So let's rewrite that. So I'm going to plug this guy right in here. We get x minus 1 squared plus, actually minus 4 x squared minus 1. Right? So this is the distance squared. Right? So why don't we just go ahead and take the derivative. So I'm going to call this guy f of x, then, so that we can call it f prime of x. Right? So the derivative is going to be, put 2 in front, x minus 1, so that's the derivative of this guy. And the derivative of that is negative 4 times, derivative of x squared would be 2x, and derivative of negative 1 is 0. So we just have that. Alright, then you're going to get, this is going to be equal to, let's see, you have a 2x, and then you have a negative 8x, so you have negative 6x, right, and a minus 2. This is equal to 0, so we can solve for it. So add 2 to both sides, negative 6x equals to positive 2, and then divide through by negative 6, you get x is equal to negative 2 over 6 is 1/3. Right? So x is going to be negative 1/3 and a negative 1/3. Right? Then we just have to find the corresponding y value. Right? So it's going to be, let's see, I'm going to put, let's see, y squared is equal to, so negative 4 times, negative 1/3 squared would be 1 over 9th minus 1 is 9 over 9, right? So this is going to be negative 8 over 9 times negative 4. 4 times 8 is 32 over 9, right? So we just take the square root of both sides. Y is equal to plus or minus square root of 32. So what's 32? 32 has 2 and 16, so it's a 4. So it's a square root of 32 is 4, square root of 2, square root of 9 is 3. Alright, so you have the smaller y value would be negative 4 square root of 2 over 3. And then this is going to be the positive square root of 2 over 3. Alright, so let's type it in. Alright, let's see. Yep. Alright, so you have a negative 1/3 and comma, and we have 4 square root of 2 over 3, and I forgot the negative sign. Alright, then next one is negative 1/3 still, And then you have a positive 4 square root of 2 over 3. Alright, so let's double check. Submit for testing. Alright, it came back and looks like we got this one correctly. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.